What's up, it's Chris Harrier. I'm in Las Vegas right now, and I've been staying at Resorts World Hotel. I want to give a big shout out to Resorts World, as well as Ron and Jared for hosting us. There's over 40 restaurants, the gym is amazing, and there's so much to do here. If you're ever in Vegas, definitely stay here at Resorts World. It's been an amazing stay. Now, let's get on with the vlog. What's up, it's Chris Harrier. I'm at K-Star Training Academy, and I'm right about to try contortionist training for the very first time. I'm linking up with Ulzi Bayar, who's been a contortionist since she was 5 years old. She has an amazing story, and her skills are some of the top in the world. So hopefully she can teach me a thing or two about being a contortionist.
Hi guys, my name is Ulzi, and welcome. This is my husband and I training academy that we own and help for the next generation for the martial art and contortion. I've been doing contortion since I was 5 years old. Started with Cirque du Soleil when I was 9 years old. Real contortionist, it's about you have to lift yourself in someone's leg or someone's arm, like can do any places, do handstand one arm and contortion poses. That's the real contortion of Mongolian contortion base. So you can work with any partners, like 3, 4s on top of each other, do solo on canes. I was like, this dude should be contortionist because the way that his body and the strength was exactly like similar to us. You know, I feel like Chris can be contortionist for sure. Just a little bit of bending and there you go.
Wow, Ulzi, it's an honor to meet you.
Hi. Sorry, I cannot shake my hands.
No, it's
little busy.
That is so impressive. Am I going to be doing any of this today?
Let's try. We will try a little bit, but we're going to be working a lot of flexibility today.
I've always wanted to give it a try because I've seen it and I know it looks really, really difficult. And I know for sure that if I can increase my flexibility, I'll increase my strength.
Yes, that's what it is basically. You just need to have both on this art. You have to be really strong, which you are, but we just need a little bit of flexibility with that.
A lot of it. I know we're more flexible the younger we are. Is this something that is best to start young, or something that you can only do starting young, or can you learn to be super flexible like that from an older age?
I think it's really depend who you are as well too, how committed you are in this. Some of the people are gifted genetically as well too, you know, but if you really willing to learn, it's never too late.
I know that you've been a contortionist since you were 5 years old. Can you tell me a little bit more about that, how you got into it?
I just always wanted to be contortion as a little kid, especially when I watched this video of this beautiful lady in the TV. I was 100% sure what I want to do in my future. I was lucky to actually join one of the best coach in Mongolia. I graduated contortion fully. I could do all the master tricks after 2 years.
Wow.
Basically 7 years old. Then I started to travel the world with the Mongolian State Circus already working and helping for my family.
Like 7, 8 years old?
7 years old.
Providing for your family
Yes,
with your new skills.
I had like income coming every month for my mom
Wow.
that I would give, yeah. When I was 9 years old, actually, Cirque du Soleil founder and co-founder came to Mongolia to audition, you know, whoever is talented, and they chose me when I was 9 years old. So I began my journey with Cirque du Soleil at the age of 9 years old, yes.
So how about we get into some training?
Yeah, let's go. First thing we as a contortionist has to do is warm up the body. Once it warms up, then we go to strengthening. What we do usually is that we warm up the hip. Let's
All right, a couple warm-up stretches. That shouldn't be too hard, right?
You're gonna start to do the front split. You basically put your legs straight, and then yes, my dear, I have some blocks for you. So you have 2 blocks. Put your hands and kind of give a little pressure on it. What our goal is here is that we have to push all the way straight. So this has to really touch, you know.
Jeez.
And that's
got a long way to go.
Yeah, you're gonna go a little bit back of the knee. There you go. Feel that?
Hell yeah. Okay, that's a pretty painful warm-up. I guess I am a lot less flexible than I thought. My legs only go this wide. Is that
So
okay?
now you're gonna go down like
That's
that.
so impossible.
See? That's where I wanted to stretch all the inside muscles here.
And I try to keep this leg as straight as possible.
Yes, and knee has to go straight. So basically our goal is this has to go all the way in here in the side, yes. So you're going to do with blocks now, which we called it frog tornado split. So you just put your knees in it and then just basically, you see that arch so that it will open up exactly the same spot, but you have to go
Low.
Yes, there you go. You feel that?
Yeah, I definitely feel that.
There you go. Good, you're doing really good job.
Really? Thank
Yes. Actually, you have a pretty good middle.
you. Well, I'm actually feeling myself getting lower.
You go lower.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
So basically that's your 3 basic stretches you can do. You have couch.
Anybody watching can do from their home. All right, guys, so there you have it. If you want to become a contortionist or train like a contortionist, the first 3 warm-ups you're going to want to start doing is the front split, straddle, and the frog split. These are all going to be pretty uncomfortable and possibly painful with little range of motion when you first start off, but if you stay consistent, it's going to get a lot easier.
Let's open up your shoulders a little bit. So you go back up a little bit, and then you're going to straighten it up and make sure elbow is in the edge, and then just sink down.
This stretch completely opens up your back and your shoulders. And what I'm now starting to realize is the more flexibility you have, the more of your muscle and range of motion you're able to use.
I, as an artist, working 10 shows a week for 27 years, I figured those things myself. Then after that, my dear, we're going to open up the lower.
All right, now that we're done with the warm-up, let's start with some basics.
Bring those legs up and stretch those lower back and quads.
Oh my God, that was probably the most.
Right? Just breathe slowly.
Yo, that is so painful. I'm not sure what's more painful, holding a really hard exercise for time or pushing through one of those stretches.
So now we're going to open up the whole spine right here and work on our bridge, which is really important as a contortionist. They have to have a good bridge. Hands up, then you have to push your hips out, ribs open, then you just slowly use the wall as guidance. You see that? Hold it, slowly. Then you grab at the edge. Then what we're going to do
Okay,
is...
now these things are all starting to make sense. At first, when I saw contortionist training, I thought this was just impossible. Like, you had to be insanely flexible. But you can actually just start off as a normal person and do a lot of these drills and movements, of course, at a lot lower of a level, and you're about to see me do that.
Here, start at the hips.
Hips and arm go slow. Go grab the bar slowly, and now,
All right, for sure this is tough, but I can definitely see myself improving if I do this consistently over time. And if you guys want to see me take this contortionist training to the next level, just let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to continue this training and link back up with Uzi again. And maybe one day I'll be doing handstands with my feet on my head, just like Uzi. As you can see, I'm so unflexible, but it is doable. You guys should also give it a try.
that was really good.
I love that. It's definitely a brand new challenge for me. And I can definitely see this improving my handstands and the handstand push-ups and stuff.
Okay, now I'm so excited to take my flexibility to the next level, to unlock even more strength and eventually apply this to some of my other skills. I really want to improve and start taking this serious, so I had a bunch of questions for Uzi on how I can start incorporating this into my routine.
How long do you spend on flexibility training?
Whatever I can, that would be good.
How would you structure it in terms of like stretching, flexibility, and then strength training?
About 45 minutes to an hour stretching.
I love how contortion is just like calisthenics. You start off with something basic and you move on to harder and harder progressions, and you're never stagnant. The goal is always to improve your skills to move on to a harder variation. That keeps me motivated to stay training and improving.
You have to work on your one arm.
Could we learn some of those one-arm techniques?
I mean, yeah, I can show you some. For the strengthening, you go up.
For example, once they apply this flexibility to their handstands, they do it on one arm. Uzi's gonna show us how it's done.
Okay, you just bend. It's to protect you.
Uzi showed me some tips to strengthening my one-arm handstand, and there's actually a lot of similarities on how I teach handstands. Starting beginners on the wall, improving your hold time, and shifting your body side to side to unlock your one-arm hold.
So that's basically contortion. Handstand, yes. Now go to straddle, which is open those legs. Yes, I need those flexibility, see? Everything has to be tight connected. Good, now it's nice. You feel that? Yep, that's it. You're doing really good right now. You already got it. I want you to do a little bit back. Before we're doing any back exercise on the wall, let's just a little bit warm up on this one. So you just go like, put your elbows and just relax for me to praying position, and then reach your chest to the floor and just breathe.
Like this?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
I feel like in
Perfect.
my left is easy, but my right
This is so tight,
like
yeah. So now relax, chest toward the floor, and then we're just gonna go slowly. Yeah,
like
this
right
is
there,
it. Yeah, I
painful.
feel it because of right here. You're probably very tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good. So that was just warming up your shoulder and upper back area. And then from here you can go on the knees and then hip toward the floor. So relax it and then just bring the head all the way back. And we're gonna warm up. So you have knees that is touching And then relax the hip flexor all the way down. Head back and bend the knees slowly. Good. Now we are doing lower back and hip.
And in case you're wondering how to apply this, Uzi showed us even harder progressions to take those skills to the next level.
Okay, good. All right. So let's start with our stretches. The first stretching, what we're going to do is hugging the wall. So it's like you hug the wall, you basically have your belly button touches the wall. So what we would like to do is that open up the lower back. This is the whole lower back right now, the action, and hip flexor right here. And just hold the wall, and the goal is to go head back and bring the legs and push the wall. Slide, yes. Good. Nice. Still we have to go a little bit more. There you go, this is it. Okay, that's it, our spot. Now I want you to relax.
There's no way I can relax.
So this is opening up the whole spine. You see that? It's just, you like it or not, it will push you back into the place. And this is the lower back. And then if you can go straight those arms for me, good. And head, good. And then slowly you're going to feel it's gonna start to open here, and then just slide it more and more. And head back and bring me the legs. That's the next challenge too, just like that. Yes. That's your lower back and shoulder stretch. And you can totally do it, because whoever cannot do bridge like this. Yeah. And that's really important. Flexibility to have, and that.
In case you're wondering how to apply this, Uzi showed us even harder progressions to take those skills to the next level.
And down. Boom. You see that?
You can put your feet on your head, literally. Oh my God, that's so crazy. You've really inspired me to really take my flexibility to the next level and incorporate it with calisthenics. Like, this is the first time I'm really seeing it in person,
it's
and
so important.
it's so impressive.
Thank you.
To be honest, and now I'm really realizing it's just equally as important.
And that's what I really got from this experience. To be a complete athlete and to unlock your full capabilities, you need to have all three: strength, skill, and flexibility. If you're missing one, you're never going to be able to utilize either of them to its fullest potential.
Let's do the contortion real stuff right now.
Yeah, this is what I've been waiting for.
Okay. So in this stretch, you can use the straps on it to really pull you and make it,
Uzi says when it comes to contortion, it's not just about holding the stretches. You always want to try to push past your limits, just like in calisthenics. And one way they do it in contortion training is with straps. And Uzi's going to show us how it's done with these next stretches. But first, I got to get this chin stand without straps.
So this is basically like the gateway exercise to open the wall.
Open the, because you're going to feel like you're going to like pass out. It's not an easy kind of stretch. Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to be mentally really ready as well. All the muscles has to be really relaxed on this one. From here, we're gonna go straighten it up. The legs. Now push yourself back. Pull yourself back, yes, and back. And then you're going to touch all the way your belly button and hips.
To the wall?
From here, my dear, you're gonna feel stretching on your neck, stretching everything, and you're gonna bring your hands and relax. And then straight those elbows. Good. How you feel?
This is so painful.
Oh my God. So what do you think?
That's quite the challenge. This is definitely gonna strengthen your lower back like crazy.
You can always use a straps with it too. Like 2 legs like that. And then slowly, gently pull it from it, and then just go 1, 2, 3, yes. And then just bring your legs to your chest. You can use the straps and pull it. There you go. That's a good stretch after the big stretching of spine or lower back. Okay, good.
That was actually a super good stretch.
Right?
So really with these exercises that you just showed me basically are the basics, and as long as I improve with these, I'll be able to progress more into being a contortionist and eventually see you again and take it to the next level.
Yes.
All right, if you're gonna start this contortion journey with me, then we all have some homework to do. At least 3 to 5 times a week, we're gonna focus on the main warm-ups, the front straddle and frog split. Then we're gonna go into hugging the wall stretch. Second, we'll work the wall stretch. And third, we'll move into the contortion stretch.
That's your first step.
Awesome, Uzi. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really enjoyed that, and you really inspired me. Hopefully you inspired a lot more other people out there as well. And if you guys enjoyed it too, you can also come here and try yourself at K-Star Training Academy right here in Las Vegas. And you guys also have a show coming up May 13th where you have all the athletes from K-Star Training Academy called the 7 Elements.
Yes.
For more info on the show, K-Star Academy, and Uzi, just visit kstaracademylv.com. And Uzi, how can we find you on Instagram and YouTube?
For Instagram, I'm Coach Uzi, and for YouTube, I'm Uzi Barya Chimet. That's my full name.
Make sure you guys go on over to Uzi's page and hit that subscribe button. Uzi, again, thank you so much for teaching me the ways. And if you guys enjoyed this video, check out the vlog where I trained with Trish and Danelle from the Cirque du Soleil, where they have me attempt some other crazy moves for the very first time. And I'll see you over there. Mad love. Peace out.